All right, here's a fun game idea called Eagles versus Seahawks. It's for kindergarten to grade 4. You'll need lots of beanbags or whatever objects that you have, and hula hoops. And thanks to Lee Ruark for this game idea. So before the game starts, you're going to introduce the birds, the Eagles and the Seahawks. And the Eagles, they're bigger, they're stronger, but they're not as quick or proficient at fishing. And that's compared to the Seahawks, who are smaller, they're more agile, but they're quicker and better at fishing. And so once you've gone over this quick little lesson, talk about the different birds, you're ready to go. And in the gym, you can use the basketball court lines. And if you're outside, you can place down cones. So use whatever space you have, and that's going to represent the lake, and inside the lake are going to be a bunch of fish, and that can be the bean bags or whatever small objects, and 50 to 100 would be great if you have so many. The more the better. And the eagles are going to be lined up along one side. It doesn't matter how many players, but all the eagles lined up, and they need a nest, so that's where the hula hoop comes into play, or a bin or a basket or whatever you have. And across from them are the Seahawks, and they're also lined up with their nests. So both teams have their nests and they're ready to go. The goal of this game is for both teams to try and collect as many fish as possible, but they have to stick to the special rules. And there are two special rules. So the first rule is that the Seahawks, they're faster, so they can get a 5 second head start to start fishing. And then the special rule two is that the Eagles, they're stronger, so they can tag. And if they tag a Seahawk, the Seahawk will drop the fish and the Eagle can steal it. So that's really it for the two special rules. So we'll see a little example here on the go signal. The Seahawks get the 5 seconds to start going fishing without any worry. So they're going to be running around bringing fish back just for the 5 seconds, and the Eagles are ready to go. You'll blow the whistle for them, or say get in there or whatever, and the Eagles get to go in, and they'll do the same thing. They can collect fish and bring them back, or they can also tag because the Eagles are the stronger ones, so they can be the taggers. If somebody gets caught, we'll see in this example. Now, of course, imagine everyone's not just frozen here; they're all moving around, whatever. But two players were caught there, so the Seahawks have to drop those fish. Those Eagles could steal them and then bring it back. And there's a couple of quick rules too. Players can only take one fish at a time, so mention that you can't just load them up and bring them back one at a time. And there's also no throwing or kicking the fish into the nest. So players will probably try to do that too. And so we'll see the round ended here. Just imagine it ended. They'll go back. They'll count up how many fish each group has caught. So the Eagles had 37. Seahawks had 43. So the Seahawks are the winners of this round. And then very straightforward. The kids would drop all the stuff back in the middle and go back to their sides. You can switch roles so that the Seahawks become Eagles, Eagles become Seahawks and whatnot, and play again. So one other thing you might want to do, and this is what Lee does, is instead of using a hula hoop, you can use an indoor hockey net and put it on its like kind of on its back, I guess, and facing upwards, and that's the nest still. But then for especially for the kindergartens, what he does is he places a kid or two inside the nest as like a baby bird, and then so the players as they're going back with the fish, they're kind of dropping it into the baby bird to feed the bird. Just a little fun thing that he does there. And that's really it for this game idea. Thanks, Lee, for this idea. If you've enjoyed this game, please subscribe for more games. Visit PhysEdGames.com.